Hi friends, when you end up with smaller pieces of your pattern papers left and you're not quite sure what to do with some of them, I have a great idea for card design you can use today to use up some of these papers in a really beautiful way. Let's take a look at it. I've been using this gorgeous, relaxing Waterside bundle that has this coordinating paper with it called Waterside Retreat. I ended up with some of these pieces left over and I wanted to come up with a fun way to use it. So let's take a look. We are using 3 pieces that look like this on one side. We do have a reverse side, so I could choose to use these pieces over here if I wanted to. We will decorate with some of these items right here, but I'm going to stick with these 3 right here. Whatever pieces you want to use for this technique, you need 3 that are the same size. And you do want to make sure the side that you'll be using up is facing up on all of them when we do our cutting. So what you'll do is stack them all on top of each other. You want to lay them on your trimmer wherever you want to make your first cut. So I want to make my first cut from a little bit below the top left corner to somewhere down here to the left of the bottom right corner. So hold everything right in place. If you have a hard time holding the 3 together, you could add a little bit of a removable tape to hold everything together. And then I'm going to put this back in just like this and make a cut right here as well. Cutting through 3 pieces of paper, I do recommend you cut up and back and move this before you move your paper on the left. Just in case you didn't cut all the way through, you can go back and make another cut before you remove it. Now, we're done with our trimmer and we'll set these pieces here. I am going to remove these and we'll make 3 stacks of paper. I am going to try to keep these organized because if we get them out of order, if we get them all turned around, it will just be a little bit harder to put them back together the way we want them. So we have 3 different pieces cut exactly the same way. As you can see, what I am going to do is mix up the pieces so that each set has okay, can I handle this? Oh my, what are we doing? There we go. Oh my, that was a struggle, right? I hope you're laughing with me. Okay, so we have the pieces mixed up, so each set now has 1 of each print. What I'm going to do is take my 3 pieces of cardstock that I have prepared. Now, these measured 3 inches by 4 inches, I believe, when I started. These, I believe, measure 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. I am going to put these on with tape, which I might question here in a moment. I debated whether I wanted to use glue or tape. You may want to use glue because that will give you a little bit of wiggle room. If you put it on and it's not quite in the right spot, you get a little bit of a second chance with your glue and you can move it around a little before it dries all the way. I am going to attempt to lay these on here, but not press them down all the way until I get it in the right spot. Looks good. Okay. So that way I can lift it up if I need to, if I haven't actually pressed everything down. So we'll do this with the second one. After we do this, I have some fun decorations for these cards that I think you're going to want to see. I think this is such a beautiful set, especially for cards for men. I have less, I don't know about you, I bet you could probably say the same, less stamps in my collection that are appropriate for men. And it's nice when I can come up with a set that will work for the men in my life. I don't know about you, but I know a few fishermen. How about you? So lay that one there. If you need to, if they didn't get cut quite exactly, you can do a little overlapping. You can trim off the edge of your mat if you need to do that, make it a little bit more even. Here's my 3 pieces. Now let's bring in my card bases. I decided to stick with white. We'll flip these over and put adhesive on them. And then comes the fun part when we get to decorate. So I am going to put these in different spots on the card just to give you a little idea of different ways you can use these. We'll put one up here at the top and the other one's down lower. So now I have decorations for each of them that I have cut out of those. I've cut out of some of the other prints from this same paper pack, the Waterside Retreat designer paper. Here we have 2 fish. And I'm looking at the other one, what I'm gonna want to do with the other one. Let's put this fish here and this fish jumping down here. For this one, we have a float. And we are going to group these around this one. Okay, so they're almost complete besides some greetings, right? So I have 3 of the greetings from the bundle that I used. And we have a great birthday, relax, and dad. I'm going to put relax right there. Let's put dad over here on the one with the bike. And have a great birthday up here. So just a really fun and easy design you can use with your designer paper prints when you have some of those smaller pieces left over. Remember to comment on each of my videos to get entered for my weekly prize. I always announce the winners of that in the YouTube comments on that particular video, as well as in my weekly email update. And you can get signed up for that using the video description below. So if you need an idea of what to comment on today's video, comment and tell me this. We're talking about smaller paper scraps and how to use them. Tell me how you organize your paper. I would love to know. And I bet lots of people will dig through the comments and want to know because we love to organize our craft rooms, right? Thanks so much for being here, friend. I appreciate you. If you want to chat with me about life, take a look at my other channel, Life with Anna Helman. I hope you'll be back again here next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.